ago. Yeah, I always got, but I've never been in here before. I've been here for parties. I've never actually been here as an invited guest. So.
Well, you also were never here before as a signed artist.
That's
now, before,
right.
We've had 2 videos from you as an independent artist, and now, congratulations, you're signed up with A&M Records.
Yeah, it feels good.
Now, how did you get from point A to point B?
Well, in a nutshell, we'll leave out a lot, but basically, I've always been working with Dominic Triano. He heard of me via England. I was over there doing a couple of deals with an MCA company.
In England?
In England. Well, I went to England for a very strange reason. There's a very healthy singles market in England, and I was smart enough to know that here in Canada, North America, I would probably have a tough time getting a record company interested. And I only had like 2 or 3 really good songs, I felt. I don't think they would have thought I had enough in the pipeline. I know in England they have a very healthy singles market, so I went there, basically signed a deal. Dominic was going to produce it. We came back here, and I sort of came in the back door sort of deal, but I'm glad to be here now.
So let me get this straight then. You went to England to get
I went to England to
deal.
sign a deal with a company because I knew I had a better shot at that.
You came back to Canada.
Came back to Canada.
With Dominic to produce
Dominic convinced me we had better things waiting for us here, and I am Canadian, so why not stay here? And he opened a lot of doors for me, basically.
So it was because of Dominic Triano that you were signed to A&M Records?
Oh, definitely. I'm actually signed with Black Market Records, which is distributed by A&M. So
which is his own label.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Now that you are signed to a major, working with a label and signed to a major, I wonder, for things like doing your own videos and that kind of thing, does the input on your part change as opposed to when you first made 2 independent videos? Now you have this new one. How different is it?
Actually, it wasn't very much different at all, really. It was pretty much the same because I've always been involved with Dominic, who has always been my sort of record company. And basically, it's stayed the same. They've all been they've all been the same, sort of, you know.
But better.
Oh yeah. This one I feel is a lot better. It's far more advanced than the other 2, and it's in black and white, which I'm a big fan of black and white.
So you're learning cinematography as well as learning music?
I'd love to do it. I really am fascinated by that end of it. I've been doing a tour of schools telling kids about the side of music that I see, and we talk, and they're very interested about videos. They wonder how come it takes 8 hours to shoot a 3-minute tune. When 8 hours is a quick time for a video. And I explained to them all the different camera angles and the focus pulling that has to go on, and they're very interested, and I'm fascinated by that as well.
Let me just interrupt you for a second. You are now doing a tour of high schools?
This is something that when I was in school, I always knew I was going to be a musician, and I would have loved for someone to come in and just put me straight on a couple of misconceptions that I had about the business. Just general things. I thought if you spend $100,000 on an album, automatically radio would play it, and that's obviously not so. They have program directors, and they choose and see what their audience is going to like. And I'm going around to schools. I'm promoting the album. I'm also just giving them a little bit of insight into what I do, and it's been going over great. We've been up in Peterborough for the last 3 days, in Norwood, Lakefield, and the kids have been fantastic. Very good
How did you get involved with that?
Dominic Triano and I just talked about what we could do outside of just doing the regular promotional thing, and we are going to be going out with a band in January, I believe. And we know we're going to all these major towns, and there's all these littler towns outside, and we thought, what else could we do while we're there? And I thought, hey, I'd love to go to school, so we're doing it.
Good for
and
you.
It's going great.
Educating the youth of today about rock and roll. Well, good for you. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And we can look for your album in record stores as we speak.
Everywhere, all across Canada.
Good for you. And thank you for dropping by.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
This is the latest, and this is the biggest video, black and white. We close our eyes. David Gibson on Much Music. Thank you.
It's great.